Today, the price of silver skyrocketed. It appears like this is just the beginning, as it has already risen past $39 per ounce. Something major is in the horizon for silver, says Silver Ape King on X. Witness the once-in-a-lifetime reassessment. Awakening the bull. This was the worst trading day for Wall Street since the 1987 meltdown. We've fallen 43% so far. Perhaps the worst economic downturn in decades is upon us. Safeguard your retirement with IR as that hold gold and silver. Find out more about IR as at sdbullion.com. Much obliged for your time. It means a lot to me. There is a lot to go over today, but the silver price is a good place to start. Silver has not been this high in nearly 14 years. The current price is $39.18 per ounce. With only 82 cents to go, we can reach the elusive $40 per ounce. We could be in for a wild ride if we manage to hit it. The price of gold is likewise going up. The price of gold is $3,411. Although gold has gained less than 2%, it is still up more than $50. Consequently, the ratio of gold to silver is unquestionably declining. I want to make a quick observation before we examine that. The all-time high price of gold is just around $20 away, the all-time high for gold. That being the case, we might be able to meet later this week. The gold-silver ratio is a good place to start. Today it fell below 87. Even though it's still above 80 degrees, I'd rather buy silver than gold. However, it is gradually descending. When did metal prices rise today? Consider the US dollar index, for example. Its decline is dramatic. The depreciation of the currency is driving up prices across the board. Regarding tariffs, a lot is still uncertain. How those will unfold is a mystery to us. A lot more decline from the current level is thus still possible for the dollar. The metal war in the United States appears to have started. Scottsdale Mint has this headline for you to read: Rising premiums make silver a strategic asset. In addition, you should pay attention to what their CEO, Josh Fair, said regarding copper and silver. Well, it's July now. Significant shifts have occurred in the silver market. The EFP, or Exchange for Physical Premium, the spread to remove metal from the COMEX exchange at the bank's silver charge, suddenly appeared a few days ago. The price per ounce ranges from 60 to 80 cents. This is happening while business has been slow in the market, yet demand is through the roof. In the span of only 2 days, silver has likewise surged by about $2. Our spot base is over $38. There must be an issue. The mineral conflicts are heating up right now. What we're witnessing here is the US government's efforts to restrict imports of metal. Following a few months of research, it imposed a 50% tariff on copper. Then what is happening? Lots of individuals are betting that that will drive up copper prices. However, Trump's administration's true goal is to retain the scrap copper within the country. Observing the world's dramatic turn last month as it teetered on the brink of World War III was fascinating. Is the conflict primarily over minerals? Accordingly, the future is at stake and the race is on. It will be fascinating to observe the outcome of the silver market as this so-called metal war continues, converting COMEX futures into deliverable metal cost between 60 cents and 80 cents per ounce, as Josh pointed out, which is a significant increase from nearly zero. There must be some sort of issue then. It did not appear that a hedge fund went bankrupt. An actual physical need is indicated by the abrupt displacement. Large premiums like these indicate that someone is in a rush to get silver and is prepared to pay a premium price to do so quickly. Furthermore, the United States duty on copper imports paves the way for potential tariffs on other metals. Think about the consequences of imposing a tariff on silver. Things would take a rapid turn for the worst. Today, silver is involved in something else. Enjoy this X post from Wall Street Gold. Beware of the SLV Shares are no longer available for borrowing. Silver still hasn't surpassed $40, and shorts are being encircled. You lose the match the moment it tears. At this time, I would advise against shorting SLV. Another silver crunch is happening right now. Yes, we are referring solely to paper trading. Nonetheless, it is well known that paper trading mostly dictates the spot price of real silver. So naturally, I anticipate a corresponding explosion in the price of physical silver if a squeeze on SLV occurs and the price of that asset soars. Today, James Anderson on X shared this chart. As of January 1970, it represents the percentage rise of gold and silver. Plus, it's valid until July 17th, which was only a few days ago. However, you should compare gold and silver. Gold then cost $35.40 per ounce on July 1st, 1970. Right now it's around $3,400, isn't it? However, the increase is about 10,000%. Quite remarkable, actually. Contrast this with the price of silver in 1970, when an ounce of silver cost only $1.87. Around $38 is what they're saying now. Nowadays we know it's a little higher. In just 55 years, silver's value has increased by 2,000%, a lot more rapid increase in the price of gold than silver. Silver has a long way to go before it can catch up. The price will skyrocket if silver eventually surpasses gold. It will be absolutely mind-blowing. Additional news regarding silver is presented here. Take a look at the headline. Word on the street is that Trump is planning to let cryptocurrency into the 401k and IRA markets. Not only cryptocurrency, but also precious metals and other alternative assets. My apologies, but I am unable to access the cited Financial Times story due to its paywall, although it does state that, however, a new executive order that President Trump is about to sign would open the door for 401k funds to invest in cryptocurrency and precious metals, among other alternative assets. It is widely acknowledged, according to Blue Line Futures senior market strategist, that the conventional 60-40 portfolio has not been able to outpace inflation since COVID. Research has demonstrated that even a modest investment in alternative assets, such as gold, can have a substantial impact on the overall performance of a portfolio. And that is all. If you want to beat other investors, why not add some gold to your 60% stock, 40% bond portfolio? I apologize if this video seems disjointed. Nevertheless, there is a great deal of recent news pertaining to silver. Just the fact that silver has risen above $39 per ounce is a huge story. With just one more advance similar to today's, silver may reach 40. When you hit 40, you'll encounter a lot of pushback. I'm afraid that's going to be quite difficult to overcome, but what if? I really believe that silver is in the bag if we can get through 40. And what will happen next in this mineral war? Especially if Trump makes it easier for 401k holders to invest in silver. Sure, there are current methods, but that might be a major draw for individual investors. Already, silver is causing the shorts to be pinched. I sense a major development on the horizon. What lies ahead fills me with anticipation. Just inform me. Leave a comment telling us what you think. Could you tell me where silver is heading? Will $40 be achieved this week? Dropped by Silver Dragons. It was transcribed by turboscribe.ai. To get rid of this message, go for unlimited.